Hello! So it's been a while since I've done a video from my bathroom of my childhood house, but here we are. Because well, I've been meaning to do this video for a while, but I've been putting it off because of school and whatnot. But I am going to be trying for the first time a Morphe palette, and I have avoided Morphe eyeshadows for a while, not because of anything I've heard about the quality, but just because I'm not a big fan of these bigger palettes. I travel a lot going between my home in California and then my school in New York, so having a larger palette like this never really appealed to me. But specifically this palette, this is the 31i Icy Fantasy, was a collaboration with Korean makeup artist Pony Park, so that's what sort of drew me to this palette. And here we go. It's like a pastel palette, a lot more mattes than I thought it would be. It's kind of got like a rainbow thing going on as well, but you got some darker colors in this corner right here. And here we're running into the difficulty of, this is a bigger palette, so it's going to be kind of hard to like show all the whole time. So I figure I'd just show you it at the beginning. I also don't have the shade names on here. I know I had like the sheet that tells you the shade names, but I think I lost it when I moved my makeup from my dorm to my house for this last semester. Because of COVID-19, I'm finishing up school at home instead of on campus, so I moved my stuff out of my dorm prematurely, and it was kind of a rushed situation, so I'm not surprised one or two things got lost in the shuffle. So I am going to swatch, and then I'm not going to do an eyeshadow look, because the reason why I'm filming this right now is because I am going to be filming a sort of like 3 looks video. Not with just the Morphe eyeshadow palette, but with 3 separate eyeshadow palettes, because I'm trying to create a makeup look for like a final that I need to film like today, which is why this video I'm filming first so I can get out of the way, and then I can use this palette as one of the palettes for one of the looks I'm going to try for my other video, so then I can go and film my final. So yeah, so no eyeshadow look like usual, but it will be coming in the next video. So I'm going to swatch the first, this is the first from the first row, this like white kind of base shadow. Okay, so it like showed up at first and then it kind of just disappeared. At least you can see it on camera. I wasn't sure. And then the next shade is kind of this like creamy lime yellow. This top row here, except for maybe there's like one like beige shade that's clearly supposed to be like for like setting, these all kind of look like toppers. Oh no, actually this is like a yellow matte. Oh, these are showing up on camera. That's great. It's like a yellow matte, and then this is definitely a topper. This is kind of like an iridescent, mostly white, but you get a hint of green in here. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. Yeah, it looks pretty much white on camera, but there's a slight green shift to it. And then here's just like the base shade. Like I said, it's clearly for setting down eyeshadow if you're of a light to medium complexion. This actually kind of looks too pink for me. Maybe I'll try it. Okay, other hand. This is kind of like a, ooh, okay. So it's another, it looks white in the pan, but on the finger, it's like purple iridescent. Oh, it could be the lighting, it could be my skin tone, but that really doesn't show up on camera. Alrighty, the last shade in the first row, it's like a purple. There we go, you can just barely see that. It's like a purple shimmer. This is kind of like a metallic glittery white. This is the second one, this first one in the second row. Yeah, pretty basic kind of metallic glittery shade. It's definitely a topper, not really showing up on camera. This looks like another topper, but it's slightly got it's a blue shift to it. Ooh, again, can't really see that on camera. Now, one of the nice things about filming in my home bathroom is I don't have to like turn off the camera and run off whenever I need to clean up my swatches, because everything is just right here instead of having a shared bathroom in the dorm. So yeah, so you didn't get any kind of like weird cut in this video. I can just keep going. Alrighty, so next is the third shade in the second row. This is kind of like a lime green. You can just barely, if I go up really close, you can see it. You can also see the leftover glitter. Next shade is one of the shades that really drew me to this palette. It's kind of like an aquamarine shimmer. Comes off really patchy on the skin. I would almost say this is another topper. Now we have the kind of like matching aquamarine matte that comes with it. And that is really patchy. But it's actually on my hand, it's blending out quite nicely. There we go. Now it's a blue matte. Once again, really patchy, almost kind of chalky. I'm not sure what that says about how it's going to perform on the eyes, but we will see. Now the last shade in the second row is a purple. Ooh, that's really nice. That purple matte. That just went on like right away. Okay, now to the third shade, the third row. It's another kind of creamy setting shade. This one's more of a yellowy tone. If I had to pick a setting shade, I'd probably go with this one and not the one in the first row, because that one's kind of too pink for me, and it's also, I think honestly, might be too light. Now this next shade is like an orange. That's nice. You can see that on camera too. I like that orange. It's because when the orange is too neon, I think it kind of clashes with my skin tone. This next one is like, it's like a pinky red salmon color, but it's like sparkly. And you can't see that. I think it's too close to my skin tone. I think that's why it's not showing up. Next one, so green, I want to say it's a satin. That, God. I want to say this could be like a shimmer you could pair with a matte, but it feels like a topper. Next one, let me just quickly wipe off my fingers. Here we go. It's a blue shimmer. Ooh, that one came out nice. Yeah. Next is sort of a gray matte. Not sure what you would use with this. Didn't swatch the best. Next is a sort of a darker, cool tone purple. Okay, I could see this being paired with the gray. Yeah. Okay, fourth row. This is probably the longest I've ever swatched because this is the biggest eyeshadow palette I've swatched. I feel like it's going on for a while, but it says it's like the video's 9 minutes. So yeah, this is the first shade in the fourth row. It's kind of a pinky shimmer. Went on really chalky on my hand. But I feel like this shade could be worn, it's like one of those like light shimmers I feel could be worn on its own. Wow, my hands are full of sparkle. Very sparkly. Okay, next is kind of another like glitter metallic. This one is kind of reddy pink. Ooh, it's really pretty in person. On camera, it's that one right there. Again, it's one of those red shades. It's just too close to my skin tone. You can just barely see it, but it is pretty in person. Next is a pinky matte. Again, kind of close to my skin tone. Oh, it's lighter. It looks a lot lighter on the skin than it does in the pan. Okay, the next is, whoa. I like accidentally moved my palette and it's like balancing on the sink right now, so I gotta be kind of careful. The next is a green kind of glitter metallic. This is definitely a topper. Yep. It's, when it goes on my skin, it's like, it's just glitter. Next is gray. Gray glitter. Yep, another topper. It's these two, the gray one and the green one. You can see the gray, the pigmentation of the gray more than you can see of the green. The green is just when I put it on my skin, at least. It could be because I'm olive toned, so my skin is kind of absorbing some of the green, but it looks like just glitter. Okay, next shade is kind of a dark purple matte. Patchy on my finger. Maybe not on the eyes though. Who knows? I'm like in the middle of finals right now, and I needed this break to film because I am going insane. Alrighty, last shade of the fourth row. It's a purple metallic. Oh, that's really nice. That swatched super well. That's probably the best swatch. It's right there. It's probably the best swatch I've had because it just the whole way it just went smooth. Alrighty, on to the last row. Here we go. This is kind of a grayish matte. That looks really, on my skin tone, that looks really ashy. Might work on someone for the lighter skin tone. I don't know if I would use this. Next shade is kind of just like a typical champagne shimmer. Yep. Nothing really to write home about. Champagne shimmer. Why can't I pronounce anything today? This is the third shade in the final row. It's kind of dark mauve, kind of brown undertone. It's a shim metallic. I don't know. This shade is actually kind of weird because it's got sparkle in it, but it feels. And like in the pan, it definitely looks like a shimmer, but it feels like a matte. Okay, middle shade, it's this like dark purple shimmer. That's definitely a shimmer. Oh, or it could be like a metallic. I don't know. What do you guys think is like the difference between like a shimmer and a metallic? Because I am not always certain. Now this is the white glitter shade. Oh my god. Even on my hand, I am concerned. Ooh, that is just glitter, and it's chunky. The glitter is chunky. It's not like these other kind of glitter shades where it's like, okay, I would feel safe putting that in my eye. This, like, I don't know, man. Maybe. If I was feeling, like sometimes when I'm feeling like really brave, it's like, okay, I'll put glitter on like maybe like the bottom lid where like it's not in danger of like getting into my eyeball. But even then, sometimes I don't have the wherewithal to do something like that. And it's everywhere now as I try to take it off. Oh boy, there's glitter everywhere. As part of my drama degree, I learned like technical aspects of theater, and my professor would always say like never have any of your projects contain glitter in them, like ever, because it never goes away. And you know, he's not wrong. Alrighty, this is the second to last shade. It's kind of a dark blue gray metallic. This is definitely a metallic. And oh, it went on really nice. Out of all these shades, I'm really liking some of the mattes and then some of these metallics. And final shade, a brown shimmery metallic. Ooh. I don't know how I like that. But then again, my hand is kind of like all messed up from all of the makeup remover and from the other shades that I've been putting on. So yeah, so that's my swatches of the Morphe palette. This is definitely different for me. One of the main reasons I bought this is because I've never really dipped into metallics, or not metallics, pastels before. And I figured I'd give this a shot to both support a Asian makeup artist I like, and also to sort of give a shot at pastels. One of the original palettes I also wanted to try was the Colourpop Sailor Moon palette, because that also had a lot of pastels, but that sold out in like half an hour. And I'm pretty sure I was in class when it went live anyway, so I don't think I would have ever had a chance to get it. But yeah, unfortunately, like I said, I'm not doing an eye look in this video, but I'm curious to how this works out. I will let you know, and you will see in my next video I'm about to film after this of me trying this guy with one of my 3 eyeshadow looks. Yeah, otherwise, that's it. Thanks for watching.